My name is Alex Crabb, and I'm a Senior Product Manager with Amazon S3. Today, I'm going to provide an overview of the Amazon S3 storage classes. So in the following, we'll take a look at all of the Amazon S3 storage classes. We'll also look at the characteristics of each storage class so that you're able to best consider which storage class best fits your application requirements. And finally, we'll review how you can monitor your storage growth and activity for your organization using Amazon S3 Storage Lens. Data is growing exponentially, is increasingly diverse, and has different performance, access, and geographical requirements. Whether you have demanding performance needs, data residency requirements, unknown access patterns, infrequently accessed data, or even archival needs, Amazon S3 has a storage class that's optimized for your data access, durability, and cost needs. If you know that your data is active and frequently accessed, and may be deleted within a month, Amazon S3 Standard is the best choice, designed for 99.99% availability, milliseconds latency, and protection against a single availability zone loss. On the other hand, if you know that your data is less frequently accessed and not deleted within a month, you can use Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access to save up to 40% on your storage costs compared to S3 Standard, but with a retrieval fee for accessing the data and a minimum storage duration of 30 days. If you have unknown storage access patterns, like with new applications, or unpredictable access patterns, like with data lakes, then Amazon S3 Intelligent Tiering is the ideal storage class. For data that's reproducible and is less frequently accessed, you can use Amazon S31 Zoneia, which stores data in a single availability zone at 20% lower storage cost than Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access. You can also archive objects via lifecycle policies from any S3 storage classes into Amazon S3 Glacier at a 60% lower storage cost than with Amazon S31 Zoneia, or to S3 Glacier, Deep Archive, at the lowest storage cost available. Finally, S3 on Outpost delivers object storage to your on-premises AWS Outpost environment to help meet local data processing and data residency needs. Amazon S3 Standard is designed for 11 nines of data durability, as your data is stored across 3 availability zones, which protects your data against the loss of a single availability zone. Amazon S3 Standard also provides 99.99% availability that's backed by the Amazon S3 Service Level Agreement. S3 Standard is best for performance object storage that's frequently accessed and short-lived. Because it delivers low latency and high throughput, S3 Standard is appropriate for a wide variety of use cases, including cloud applications, dynamic websites, content distribution, mobile and gaming applications, and big data analytics. At the same time, S3 Standard is the default storage class for Amazon S3. That means if you don't specify a storage class when you initially upload an object, Amazon S3 assigns the object to the S3 Standard storage class. Next, let's take a look at the Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access storage class. Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access is ideal for data that's accessed less frequently than S3 Standard, but still requires milliseconds access when needed. Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access offers the high durability, high throughput, and low latency of S3 Standard, but with a low per GB storage price and per GB retrieval fee. This combination of low cost and high performance makes Amazon S3 Standard Infrequent Access ideal for use cases like media content or as a data store for disaster recovery files. For example, with social media content, S3 Standard Infrequent Access is the right storage class option if we expect to see frequent activity right after objects are uploaded, followed by a significant drop-off in activity to less than every 30 days as the objects continue to age. Although this storage model is characterized by a minimum storage duration of 30 days, customers still need quick access to their data when needed, so retrieval performance of milliseconds remains as critical as ever. While S3 Standard Infrequent Access is ideal for customers that access their data just once a month, S3 Glacier, on the other hand, is best suited for customers looking for a longer-term archive option, which we'll look at next. Amazon S3 Glacier provides a low-cost archiving option that's ideal for customers looking to access their data about once per quarter. S3 Glacier is designed for 11 nines of durability and provides comprehensive security and compliance capabilities that can help meet even the most stringent regulatory requirements. For example, from a compliance perspective, Amazon S3 Glacier offers sophisticated integration with AWS CloudTrail to log, monitor, and retain storage API call activities for auditing, while also supporting 3 different forms of encryption. At the same time, from a cost perspective, to help keep costs low yet suitable for varying retrieval needs, Amazon S3 Glacier provides 3 options for access to archive storage, ranging from just a few minutes up to several hours. First, expedited retrievals typically returns data in just 1 to 5 minutes and is great for active archive use cases, whereas standard retrievals typically returns data in about 3 to 5 hours and works well for less time-sensitive needs like backup data, media editing, or long-term analytics. Finally, bulk retrievals are the lowest cost retrieval option, returning large amounts of data within 5 to 12 hours. When it comes to moving your storage to S3 Glacier, you can transition objects from any of the Amazon S3 storage classes, or upload data directly to S3 Glacier. While S3 Glacier is ideal for accessing your data about once per quarter, S3 Glacier Deep Archive provides the lowest storage cost available and is ideal for accessing your data once or twice in a single year. Amazon S3 Glacier Deep Archive offers the lowest cost storage in the cloud and supports long-term retention and digital preservation for data that may be accessed once or twice per year. Amazon S3 Glacier Deep Archive has the same security and durability as S3 Glacier, but with 2 retrieval options ranging from 12 up to 48 hours, and with up to 75% lower costs than S3 Glacier. All objects stored in S3 Glacier Deep Archive are replicated and stored across at least 3 geographically dispersed availability zones, protected by 11 nines of durability. It's designed for customers in highly regulated industries like financial services, healthcare, and public sectors that all retain data sets for 7 to 10 years or longer to help meet regulatory compliance requirements. S3 Glacier Deep Archive can also be used for backup and disaster recovery use cases and is a cost-effective and easy-to-manage alternative to magnetic tape systems, whether they are on-premises libraries or off-premises services. Frequently, customers using S3 Glacier Deep Archive are able to reduce or even discontinue the use of on-premises magnetic tape libraries and off-premises tape archival services. Now, what if you instead have data with unknown or changing access patterns that are more difficult to learn? Amazon S3 Intelligent Tiering is the only cloud storage that automatically delivers cost savings by moving data based on your changing access patterns. With Amazon S3 Intelligent Tiering, you get milliseconds latency and high throughput performance when data requires immediate access, along with the lowest storage costs in the cloud when data is not accessed. It's ideal when you don't know your access patterns or they're frequently changing, as it will automatically optimize your costs. It works by storing objects in 4 access tiers. There are 2 low latency access tiers, optimized for frequent and infrequent access, and 2 optional archive access tiers that are designed for asynchronous access while also optimized for rare access. Specifically, S3 Intelligent Tiering automatically moves objects that have not been accessed in 30 consecutive days to the infrequent access tier. Then, once you've activated one or both of the archive access tiers, S3 Intelligent Tiering will automatically move objects that haven't been accessed for 90 consecutive days to the archive access tier. And then after 180 consecutive days of no access, to the deep archive access tier. If the objects are accessed later, S3 Intelligent Tiering moves those objects back to the frequent access tier. With S3 Intelligent Tiering, we've helped thousands of customers spanning across entertainment, social media, financial services, retail, and transportation to help optimize storage costs for their analytics workloads. Oftentimes, customers have multiple shared data sets that are accessed at once by applications such as Spark, Amazon Athena, and Amazon EMR. S3 Intelligent Tiering is ideal because it optimizes storage costs at the object level, and it does not have any retrieval fees. Now, let's take a look at Amazon S31 Zoneia, which is a good low-cost storage option if you don't require the resilience of S3 Standard or S3 Standard infrequent access. Amazon S31 Zoneia offers the high durability, high throughput, and low latency of S3 Standard, but with a low per GB storage price and per GB retrieval fee. But unlike other Amazon S3 storage classes, which store data in a minimum of 3 availability zones, S31 Zoneia stores data in a single availability zone and costs 20% less than S3 standard infrequent access. That makes S31 Zoneia a good choice for storing secondary backup copies of on-premises data or for easily recreatable data. You can also use it as a cost-effective storage option for data that's replicated into another AWS region using S3 cross-region replication. S31 Zoneia is ideal for customers who want a lower cost option for data that's accessed less than every 30 days, but do not require the availability and resilience of S3 standard or S3 standard infrequent access. Next, let's review S3 Outposts, which is best to help satisfy any local data residency requirements. Amazon S3 on Outpost delivers object storage to your on-premises AWS Outpost environment. With S3 on Outpost, you can easily deploy object storage to an on-premises environment because your Outpost includes S3 capacity that's already installed, with 48 or 96 terabytes that's monitored, patched, and updated by AWS. Using the S3 APIs and features available in AWS regions today, S3 on Outpost makes it easy to store and retrieve data on your Outpost, as well as to secure the data, control access, tag, and report on it. That means you're more likely to reduce the time, resources, operational risk, and even reduce maintenance downtime that may be required for managing your storage. S3 on Outpost stores your data both durably and redundantly across multiple devices and servers on your Outposts. It's ideal for workloads with local data residency requirements and to help satisfy demanding performance needs by keeping data close to on-premises applications. Overall, Amazon S3 on Outpost is a fully managed service that extends AWS infrastructure, services, and tools to virtually any data center, co-location space, or on-premises facility for a truly consistent hybrid experience. Overall, Amazon S3 offers a variety of storage classes designed for different use cases. All Amazon S3 storage classes offer industry-leading scalability, data availability, security, and performance. Whether your application requirements need the high performance, durability, and availability of S3 standard, or the comprehensive security and compliance capabilities of S3 Glacier and Glacier Deep Archive, or even the automatic cost optimization of S3 intelligent tiering, Amazon S3 can help you to save costs without sacrificing performance. Amazon S3 offers capabilities to help manage your data throughout its lifecycle. With S3 Lifecycle Management, you can automatically migrate your objects to other S3 storage classes. So once an S3 lifecycle policy is set, your data will automatically transfer to a different storage class without any changes to your application. And with an S3 lifecycle configuration, you can define rules to transition objects from one storage class to another to help save on storage costs. For example, if you know that your objects are infrequently accessed, you can set a lifecycle configuration to transition your objects after 30 days to the S3 standard infrequent access storage class. You can also use S3 storage class analysis to discover data that should move to a lower cost storage class based on access patterns, and configure an S3 lifecycle policy to execute the transfer. Now that we've reviewed Amazon S3 storage classes, let's do a quick deep dive into Amazon S3 Storage Lens. For some context, when customers begin their journey in the cloud, their storage requirements might consist of only a handful of S3 buckets. But as they grow and migrate more applications, as they begin to realize the power of the cloud, things can become increasingly complex. For example, a customer may have tens or even hundreds of accounts with multiple S3 buckets across numerous AWS regions. With customers that manage these sorts of environments, we've heard that they want to better understand how storage is used across their organization, how to optimize for their costs, and how to improve their security posture. To best help these types of customers, we now offer Amazon S3 Storage Lens. First, Amazon S3 Storage Lens provides a large number of metrics, 29 in total, including both usage and activity. Many of these metrics are brand new and have never been surfaced before. When we look at aggregation levels, Amazon S3 Storage Lens provides aggregation from the highest level, AWS organizations, down to a very granular prefix level. Metrics are updated on a daily basis, you can think of it like a daily snapshot to see what storage and what activity you had at the end of each day. And when it comes to data retention, you have up to 15 months of historical data to analyze, enabling you to analyze long-term trends and patterns. And you can even go back to a particular date to see a snapshot of usage and activity on that specific day. Amazon S3 Storage Lens offers recommendations that provide an interpretation of the metrics to help you flag outlier data points or to take action against a particular metric. Now let's take a look at how S3 Storage Lens works. To start, we aim to make the configuration of Storage Lens easy to use, but also provide a high degree of flexibility. For ease of use, all customers receive a default dashboard configuration at the account level. The centerpiece of S3 Storage Lens is a highly visual, interactive dashboard, which is embedded right in the S3 console and can be used to drill down and perform many other standard dashboard interactions on your metrics. For example, you can specify filters by account, region, storage class, bucket, and prefix. And for those of you looking for a cross-account view, you have the option to create a custom configuration using AWS organizations. On the other hand, if you're looking to scope your dashboard more narrowly, you can select specific AWS regions and buckets. In total, you can create up to 50 individual dashboards. And once the dashboards are configured, S3 Storage Lens will perform a nightly aggregation of your storage usage and activity metrics. Those metrics presented on the dashboard can help you to better understand your storage along with any additional summary insights. S3 Storage Lens provides callouts for outlier data points based on 30-day trends so that you can investigate any unexpected fluctuations in your usage or activity. And lastly, S3 Storage Lens provides contextual recommendations alongside metrics to indicate actions that you can take based on those metrics. For example, ways to improve cost efficiency, or even apply data protection best practices. Let's take a look at the specific metrics provided with S3 Storage Lens. Across the 29 total metrics included, we've grouped the metrics into 4 main categories: summary, cost efficiency, data protection, and activity. These are aligned with the types of analyses we see customers looking for today. And more broadly speaking, there are 2 overall types of metrics: usage metrics, which describe the volume of storage and type of storage, and activity metrics, which describe the requests and other events related to the storage. You may even notice that you can already receive some of these metrics today in a few places, like in the S3 console or even in CloudWatch. But what really sets S3 Storage Lens apart is that you can now receive these metrics in aggregate across your organization or account, and even at the prefix level, which is something that was not previously possible before S3 Storage Lens. Amazon S3 Storage Lens offers 2 tiers. By default, all customers have access to the free tier metrics option, which contains 15 usage metrics aggregated at the bucket level, and a 14-day data retention in the dashboard. You also have the option to upgrade to access the advanced metrics and recommendations option, which includes the addition of 14 activity metrics at the bucket level, usage metrics at the prefix level, contextual recommendations in the dashboard, and data retention extended out to 15 months. When creating multiple dashboards, you have the flexibility to set up some dashboards with advanced metrics and others with free metrics. Any storage that's duplicated across advanced metrics dashboards would be billed for separately. You can refer to the S3 pricing pages for more detail on Amazon S3 Storage Lens pricing, specifically comparing the advanced and free tier options. That concludes our overview of Amazon S3 storage classes and Amazon S3 Storage Lens. Thanks so much for watching this overview.